Hey, what's up, good people? How you doing? Welcome back to Stock Up with Larry Jones. Listen, stick around for this one. This one is going to be different, but great. I'm in farmland right now, and I am going to be shooting the rest of this video in a combine. But there's so much to learn, good people, because I am out here, and I'm a man of my word, so I want to do the things I said I was going to do. Let's give a quick market update. This bull cycle won't stop. It won't stop. It won't cool off. Crypto cooled off. But for those of us that know what's going on, we cool with that. We cool with the cool off, right? But let's go back to stocks. Stocks, the market just keeps being a bull market. Now, if you look at the job numbers that came out on yesterday, Friday, not yesterday, but Friday, if you really read into it, it wasn't as robust as the market thought it would be. And to be honest with you, I thought the market would be more choppy, and it would have, by the end of the market on Friday, I thought it would cool off a bit, but it held strong. I'm gonna be honest with you, that's a little suspect to me, but let's see what Monday brings. Hopefully, I just read it wrong, but I still think that the market closing as high as it did, even where it is now, was a little suspect after that job report, because it's all in how you look at those numbers, okay? But I talked about what I am bullish on. I am bullish on Amazon. We know that the shopping season is going to start. And I do believe that the report after this season, though people are strapped for cash, people are still spending money, and the numbers show that, but it's what they're spending money on, okay? I believe that Amazon will go up. I believe that Amazon will continue to make inroads into AI. I do. I'm strong on, and I like it at the price that it is right now to buy more. And yeah, I know Microsoft, the PE is high. It's high even for tech. It's at the high end of the spectrum. Amazon is having a little pop back. When it comes to Apple, I'm a little suspect on Apple right now. I believe the true run for Apple will be next year, but I do believe I'm still dollar cost averaging in small amounts into Apple. But I'm still saving cash, good people, because you and I have to have a conversation of where this market is going to go after the election. Historically, of course, after the election, it goes up. But I am worried, and let me go on record right now. I am worried what's going to happen as early as Q1 of 2025. I can't lie and say that I'm not a little worried about the market. Are we looking at 2008? I don't know. I don't think so. I really don't think so. And could we have a soft landing? Yes, we could. And so now, remember, we also got more rate cuts coming. All right. This coming week, we got another rate decision, FOMC meeting, which, all things point to him doing a 25 basis point rate cut, meaning the Fed. Okay. So I'm going to stop it right there. I'm going to go, and I am going to be in a combine with Dave. And Dave is someone I knew for a while. I've been knowing Dave for a while. And listen, at the end of this video, I want you to say thanks to Dave, because I am going to get out there, like I said I was, into the fields. All right. I'm here with a farmer, and as you can see, there's trucks in the background. So for those of you that are truckers, I want you guys to reach out, because I want to come there, just like I want to come to, the coal mining towns, and I want to go to the hoods. Now, I can't be traveling every day, of course, but at least once a quarter or twice a year, I just want to get out and educate the people. But on this one, I believe that you and I will get educated. Good people, this is what we're going to be riding in today. I am going to be a farmer. You want to stay tuned for this episode. It will be different. So good people, today I am in a combine. I'm saying that correctly, right?
Yes, combine.
Combine. Listen, this is Dave. He is a farmer. Farmer Dave is what I call him. But anyway, I've been knowing Dave for a while now, and was sitting at the table with him, and he blew my mind on something. For those of you that are farmers, you're gonna laugh, but for the rest of America, we didn't know. All right. So I'll talk about the market update at the in another segment. So farming, investing is a lot like farming. You know how you guys, we have times where we buy stock when they're down, and then if we're in a swing trade, we sell them when they're up, right? For long-term investing, we just keep buying, but it's better to buy more on red days. And with farming, of course, all of the stuff that we eat that we don't think about where it comes from, people like Dave are feeding America, right? And so, and for all of the farmers out there around the world, my hat's off to you. There was so much to learn. Could you talk about the seasons, like planting, harvesting, and like working the ground?
Yes, in the spring is when everyone usually starts working the ground for planting. We plant sometime between the 1st of April and the middle of April is the ideal time to start for in this area. After planting, you'll have the summer where you'll nurture the crops, spray them to keep them clean, and apply any products, fungicides or insecticides that need to be sprayed to keep it healthy. And then fall, around the middle of September, first to middle of September, you'll start harvest, and it's when you take the grain in and you get a reward for all your hard work.
There you go. You see that? Get a reward for all your hard work. What happens if you're late?
Usually the yields will be reduced, so you won't get as much product,
You said yields?
Yes.
Yields. Right. So I want to get right into something you said that kind of blew my mind when it came to grain, right? So grain fluctuates in price, right?
That's correct.
And then there's times where when it's low, you need to buy. But he blew my mind, good people. He said you can do an option to buy. And I was like, are you kidding me with grain? So explain that.
Yes, grain's low.
And look at the people right here.
Yeah.
Right there. There we go.
When the grain's low, you can buy call options just like you would with stocks. So if you think the grain's going to go up, you can buy a call option, or you can buy straight grain futures just like you would by buying a stock. And you think the prices are high and you think they might pull back like they do in stocks, you could buy a put option just like you can with stocks also. So they go hand in hand. It's just a different vehicle to use for same purpose.
Isn't that crazy? Now, I didn't know nothing about that. I'm a city boy. I had no idea. So, I was talking to his son, and his son was telling me about this, and it blew my mind because farmers would make actually farmers that really know this stuff would actually make good investors and good traders. And I know that there's a lot of farmers out there that follow me that are in the market. But for those of you that aren't in the market, I just want you to take some of these principles and understand that you already understand these principles and you understand it better than most of us. And so investing is really, really something. How many, how much land do you farm?
We farm 1,600 acres.
1,600 acres?
Yeah.
That's a lot. 1,600 acres.
And it's not much by today's standards at all.
Yes. Okay. But so now I see that you have trucks. He has a couple of trucks. How many trucks do you have?
We have 2 trucks.
2 trucks. Okay. And so now I see a lot of corn here on the. I'll let you guys see that in a minute. Corn here. So now in your downtime, which is what, January, February, March?
Yeah, the winter months basically. Yes. That's correct.
And so now you just finished the harvest.
We just finished harvest, yes.
Okay. And so now you get to, this is kind of the season where you kind of reap your harvest a little bit?
Yes. We'll be doing tillage now and cleaning up machinery and putting it away. And
Okay. Explain what tillage is, because this is important too.
Till just when you work the ground. Some people no-till, some people do minimum till, and some people do full tillage. We do a little bit of all three. And it's when you work the ground, prepare it for next spring for planting season.
Right, right. So you got to till the ground, like
That's correct.
and make sure it's ready for planting.
That is, yes.
Just it's so many things, so many principles here, good people, with investing. Literally, find yourself a farmer, see how they work it, and work your stocks. The whole option thing is, I know there's some of my followers that are farmers are laughing at me. This is so basic for you, but it's kind of mind blowing to me to see and be in this huge machine called a combine and just see what it does. I'm gonna take a second right now and show you guys some of the outfit itself, this combine, and how it looks. There are so many of these different sizes and stuff. I saw a combine the other day. What is the average price of a brand new combine this size?
Oh, this size would probably be around that $600,000 area.
Wow. So this was an investment.
A big investment, yes.
A big investment. All right, good people. I just wanted you guys to see this machine, and I want to thanks Dave for sharing this time and this information with us. Like I said, for those of you that are truckers, I can't wait to get in a truck. If anybody out there that's a trucker, let me know. And if you got friends that are truckers, I would like to meet with a group of truckers and do the same thing. I want to do the same thing. In the coal mine fields, somebody from West Virginia, I want to come and I want to get this financial education out there. Dave, thanks so much for spending this time with me, allowing me to be in this thing that costs more than my house. And thank you and all of the farmers for what you guys do, feeding America, not just America. We ship food all over the world.
That's correct.
Yeah.
All over the world.
All over the world. So whenever you eat something, remember, it got delivered on a truck. Somebody tilled the land. Somebody planted. Somebody sold harvest. And they were also doing options, calls and puts. That is so cool. I never knew that. That just blew my mind. All right, good people, we're going to leave it right there. Make sure you check out the links below. Hey, for those of you that are getting the coffee, in about a week, in about 2 weeks, I want to ask you, what was your favorite flavor? So, good people, listen, that was awesome. Hey, let's leave Dave a thank you for all of the help and the time that they have. Remember, good people, if you got furniture in your house, it came on a truck, okay? If you got food to eat, it came from a farmer. American farmers don't just serve America, they actually feed the world, all right? So a big shout out to Dave. Please leave in a comment. Thanks, Dave. And you know what? We're going to talk about the stock market. We're going to talk about crypto, but we need to get into people, right? Especially with all of this negativity going on. We need to have more conversations with people like Dave. If you've seen or heard anything that you've liked in this video, make sure you hit the like, subscribe, notification bell, and then leave me a comment. All right, good people? We'll see you tomorrow. Live, love, laugh, and learn. And what does that do?
This is what moves the combine forward and backwards.
Oh, wow.